Hello. I didn't even bother trying to restart that. I just switched devices. That isn't right way around. No, it's still backwards. That happens every now and then. The app went apeshit. When I switched cameras, it just went and froze. That happens every now and then. Actually, that's the second time it happened. But I learned from last time, don't even try to fix it. I just started a new stream on a different device. We're almost done anyway. I'm 10 minutes from being done. So it's already getting late. Close app. Now, why do I hear it getting rough? That looks okay. That looks okay. Yeah. Oh, here somewhere. Right here. When I was trying to read off the screen, it's easier without the glasses. No, swamp coolers work by not having humidity. They don't work when there's humidity. So, for example, I can't use a swamp cooler here in PA because it's too humid. Here's a swamp cooler. Lick your hand. Now blow on it. Feel how your hand gets cold? That's a swamp cooler. Yes, PTFE tube. Hi, kitty cat. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I always post my pictures there. This one will be posted up hopefully tonight. And then I'm going to print the sample Fox that comes on the SD card. We'll see how that goes. Oh, so it's possible for the humidity to be too low for them to work? Probably 50 millimeters a second. Yeah, I guess so at 118. You'd need some badass air conditioners for that. Because ultimately, air conditioners are heaters. You're just separating the heat and cold side. That's not going that fast. It's normal speed. It should be, I think it's 50 millimeters a second. Might be 60, but it's 50 or 60. I haven't rebooted that phone in a couple of weeks, so I think it's time to reboot it. I bet. 118 is crazy, dude. Jesus. Where do you live? You live in Phoenix? I know it can get that hot there. Yep, Phoenix. That's what I said. If I went to Arizona, it'd have to be Tucson or Sierra Vista. Much cooler. No, what he's saying is that it's also possible to have too low a humidity, or more likely, it's just too hot. See, a cooler. Okay, an air conditioner doesn't make your something like a swamp cooler works on differential temperature. So it's capable of dropping the temperature X number of degrees from whatever the current temperature is. Okay? So let's say your unit is capable of a 40-degree swing. Okay? Or let's say 30-degree swing. Okay? So if it's 90 degrees out, that's 60 degrees. You're good to go. You know, if it's 100 degrees out, that's 70 degrees. It's not working so great, but it's probably better than being outside. Now imagine it's 120 degrees. Now, even with your air conditioner kicking ass full blast, it's still blowing out 90 degree air. It's hot as shit. So, I believe that's how swamp coolers work. They work by differential temperature. They're capable of reducing the temperature a certain number of degrees below whatever the current temperature is. So if it's really, 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 really hot, it's still going to blow out really, really, really hot air. And no matter how dry it is, 90 degree air is still 90 degree air. You might be okay at 80, but 90 is going to be pretty hot. Yes, they're called swamp coolers. That's what we're talking about. So I can see where it would get too hot for them to be effective any longer. Then you also have BTUs. How many BTUs of heat can they remove per unit of energy being added back into the system? If it's hot enough in a big enough place, it might be able to cool it, but it just can't cool it fast enough. Can't cool it faster than it's being heated up. We are getting close here. That is so beautiful. That's a really pretty nose cone. Yeah, it happens. Well, I think this is the first time we talked about swamp coolers. Hey, 2020. I'm voting for Giant Meteor. Just ended already. These last 2 years have taught me that people are not nice. People are just mean. So, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I want a zombie apocalypse so I can just start eating people. Then I can just eat all the bad people. You weren't nice this year. You look tasty. Yum, yum. The problem is when they forcefully associate themselves with you and you don't have a choice. That'd be cool. Yeah, I bet. Problem is plenty of weapons, too. Too many people. The buffet would spoil. Well, when a zombie apocalypse occurs, just put on your augmented reality rig and turn everybody into gummy bears. Double tap. Zombie gummies. Yes. They taste like blue raspberry. Just wash it off. Wash it well, though, because the stuff is relatively toxic. That's good. I know. This is cool. Actually, this glitter dust gold glitter dust combined with candy apple red would look pretty good too. Oh, somebody said, why didn't the meteor hit already? And I said, well, I'm voting for giant meteor, and we were talking about bad people in politics and food, and we're gonna eat people, and well, let's eat people in D.C. because there's a lot of bad people there, and and then we were talking about zombies, and but he said I like gummy bears, and I was like, well, just put your augmented reality goggles on and pretend it's gummy bears. Yes, that's the purge tower from when I printed this. So that's my Aztec Chief's purge tower. We drift all over the place and we have fun doing it. No, it'll absolutely do sharp. You can see it down here. Nice crisp color change in one layer. But I'm intentionally doing soft color changes. That's what I want. Because most of these two-color printers can only do harsh color changes. This one has the added ability of being able to mix. So it can do soft changes. The printer has it built in. You can actually do it manually. You can say, okay, add 10% blue. Now go to 20% blue. Now go to 30% blue. It also has a template function where you can tell it, okay, from Z height 20 to Z height 40, shift from 0% blue to 100% gold. And it will actually do it. It'll slowly, progressively change the color over that percentage. I'll just give my Aztec Chief the magic wand, and God help anybody tries to deport him. Nice. You can also do it in the slicer. I don't know how to do that yet. I just built this today, and I knew you could do it in here. But from what I understand, you can also do that in the slicer. This is the Getek A10M. 259 bucks. Not freaking bad. Clogs with Solutech? No. No clogs. The only time I had a clog was Ziro Twinkling Filament. The just by coincidence, the glitter started building up in the end of the PTFE tube. It was getting cooked. Otherwise, no clogs. No, definitely not the cheapest, but the cheapest of the nice ones. I believe there is a Zone Star that's cheaper. It's a i3 build it. You have to build the whole thing. Well, this is a pretty much ready to run, very high quality printer. It's basically an Ender 3, but with a mixing dual color head. Dazzleite's good filament. I never had a problem with Dazzleite. Not the best colors in the world, but not bad filament. Well, this is a way you can try one for a decent price and have a good printer at the same time. I especially love the fact that I can do it in here. So I can slice a normal non-two-color part and change colors if I want. That's pretty cool. Same as the Ender, about 230, 230, 250, something like that. If you click on my link, it should come up for 259. They might. I haven't checked the SD card to see if there's instructions yet. It's very possible they might do that. I don't know for sure. Probably not. To be fair. Let's see. Drogon egg, edit. It's fun. To be able to make unique stuff like this, it's pretty cool. I can see making a gift for somebody. You put a couple of nice filaments in there, do a couple random color changes, and make a nice vase. It's a one-off. It can never be duplicated. That's pretty cool. It allows you to make something unique. And then, of course, you could always do it right and make something properly sliced. G-Tech. There we go. Come on. Stop messing with me. Copy. Paste. Well, I know it can. It's running Marlin 1.1.8. Yeah, it's $259. This is a new video. The original stream crashed. But, yeah, $259. So, Raphael, it should be $259 if you use my link down below. Don't forget, I have PayPal links down below if you want to make a one-time support. I have Patreon if you want to support me monthly. Even $2 a month goes a tremendous distance. I mean, if I can get up to, say, 1,000 Patreons at $2 a month, that's $2,000 a month. I'll take home $1,700 from that. That's 50% of a living income there. So I'll just keep working at it. Print quality is not Ender 3 quality yet. I have some things to look at to find out why I'm getting a little bit of Z-banding. I feel a little bit of a wobble in the print. It's not right. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if this print is loose. Because the first layer is not quite right because I had to bleed in the new color. So I wonder if that print is actually loose. Huh. I wonder what would happen. Oh, yeah, there's no links in this description. Duh. It's a new video. Derp. Okay. Select all. Copy. Oh crap, I can't see the new video on here yet. Not until I finish it. As soon as we're done in a couple minutes, I'll update the video to include all of this. Ender 3, superior print quality. This, superior artistic quality. Because you could do fascinating things with this. This is pretty cool. And it's dirt cheap for what it does. I don't know if it needs smoothers. I do see a little bit of salmoning here. Maybe. It's hard to tell with the glitter filament. I gotta use a regular filament. But they've definitely done something different than the A10. This is definitely printing better than the A10. No, it probably uses the same proprietary connection board that they use on the other printer, but TH3D is sending me a sample of new smoothers that you unplug your stepper drivers from on the board, you plug these smoothers into the stepper driver socket, and then you piggyback the stepper driver on top of the smoother in the socket. Now that's cool. So I'll be getting some of those. And they're 8 diode too. He sent me a picture of it. It's pretty freaking wicked. I can't wait to try them. There it is. Look at that. That's pretty cool. No cables to dick around with, and probably improved cooling too, since you'll have nice pass-through there. And there should be plenty of room for that. No control box should be that tight. They're way more compact. That's cool. Now that won't help you on something like a Creality, which has permanent stepper drivers, but any board that has removable stepper drivers, those will fit. Because those are $2 a piece, and Trinamics are $60 a piece, or something like that. They're pretty expensive. No, okay. The display is on the right. You're seeing it on the left because the video is mirrored. Yep, we're done. 4 hours, 27 minutes. Yeah, for fake ones, maybe. Oh, man, that is freaking cool. That is cool. Yeah, I programmed that in my ending script to bring the bed forward. That's not the ender 3. It homes when it's done. And homing means going back to the end swatch. So in your ending script, put a G1Y200. So literally, in your ending script, add a line, G1 space Y200. And that will bring the bed forward. Yes. Right there. This is not a vase print. This is a 3-perimeter normal print. This is Protopasta, All That Glitters Gold Dust, and Wonder Blue, the 2 new filaments they just released. Extremely beautiful. I love this. Now, if I could figure out that Z-wobble, I think the print was moving on the bed. I think it was literally moving. Because this first layer was incomplete. But now that the colors are properly seated, that won't happen anymore. 3 shells, 3 perimeters. Yeah, see, this first layer was all goofy. Oh, that sucks. Woofy woofer. Oh, God. This thing's pretty cool. 259 bucks. Not freaking bad. That is neat. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to call it quits. I got to head off to work. I'm going to get the 2-color Fox that comes on the SD card printing in these 2 colors. And I will post that to Twitter. Oh, you're not going to see the layers on something like this. The glitter hides everything. I know, it's beautiful. This looks like a Christmas ornament. This would make a gorgeous rocket. Oh, man, that is pretty. Feels light. Ooh, feels brittle. I wonder, wow, why is that so brittle? Like it was under extruding? Or maybe not hot enough? I might have to increase the flow rate a little bit. So we shall see. Yeah, that's really brittle. There's like no strength there. Alrighty, guys. This was sliced for a different printer, so I got to reslice it for this printer. You guys have a great night. I don't know what temperatures it's printing at. I had it set for 235, but it read 225, and I don't know which one was correct. 225 should have been okay for this filament. So we shall see. You guys have a great night.